This game is called Frosty's Hat Dash. Now this game could be played in small groups or with the whole class together as one. You're going to need about 8 to 10 feet of space to play this game in the classroom. If you don't have that space, you can just make the game a little bit shorter, or you can play it in the hall if that's something that's allowed. You're going to take the students playing this game and you're going to divide them into 2 teams. You're going to have each team stand in a single file line next to each other. Then take 2 chairs from the classroom and set them next to each line. On these chairs, you're going to set one Frosty's Hat Dash game mat, and you're going to open one of the bags of tiny hats and dump them on that chair as well. And you'll do that in front of each line. Then you're going to take 2 more chairs, and about 8 to 10 feet away, you're going to place them directly in front of those first chairs that you have. You will then take, and then on those chairs, you're also going to set another Frosty's Hat Dash game mat. You're then going to take the 2 of these icicles that are in the bag and hand them to the first student in line. When you say go, that first student is going to pick up one of the tiny hats, put it on top of their icicle, and walk as quickly as they can across the room without dropping their hat. Now, if they drop their hat, they need to pick it up and go back to start. So they're going to walk it across the room, and once they get there, they're going to take it off their icicle and put it on one of the snowman hats. They're then going to walk back to the front of line as quickly as possible, giving the icicle to the next student in line, who is then doing the same. Now, they're going to keep racing until all the snowmen on this side of the room have hats. Once that happens, the next student in line is going to take their icicle, walk all the way down, pick up one of the hats from this far mat, and bring it back to the starting chair and put the hat on the snowman on this chair. So they're going to keep racing until they get all the hats back from this side onto that first Frosty snow mat. And when they do that, then that first team to finish is the winning team. Now, there's a couple ways you can switch this up. If you have a really small group, you may just want to have them play as one team instead of 2, and they can race against the clock, seeing how long it takes them to get up there and back and finish each round. And they can play as many rounds as you have time for. Have fun.